All right, everybody. There has been a quote that I've been pondering over the last couple of days, and it is I own nothing, but I possess everything. It's kind of weird, but I want to get into it today. All right, so I'm out here at the park, and I have not made a video here in years, and it's a little interesting. I don't know if what the sound is going to be like, but we'll figure it out. Yeah. So the quote: "I own nothing but possess everything." Now, I came across that. I know I said in another video I was doing that 369 journaling, and man, those parrots are loud. And I wrote it down, copied it out so I could remember it. And like I said, I've been thinking about it, and it really tied in with a quote I heard from one of those guys from the World Economic Forum, or one of those Illuminati type New World Order type of organizations, when he said, "You will own nothing and be happy." And I am a minimalist at heart, so that kind of resonated with me because I'm not really into things. I know they're not going to make me happy. So everything that I've bought in the past that I thought was going to make me happy hasn't. Right? When I was a stockbroker, me and my wife were making a lot of money between us, and we bought a lot of things, and nothing really made me happy. So for the last couple of days, here's the impetus for all this. Last couple of days, I've been fighting this cold. Right, everybody's sick, and I walked over to the market yesterday or the day before, I can't remember. And I was so tired by the time I got there. I go, there's like no way I'm gonna make it back home because I'm just like physically just tired. So I ordered a Lyft, and as I was driving, I was being driven back home, and it's only like a mile and a half. It's not like a long walk. But as I was being driven back home, I was like, you know what, this is kind of nice. I don't like driving anymore. I used to love driving. It actually cleared my head and everything, but now it's just it's too much. I don't like it. So I'm being driven, and I was like, this is kind of nice. I don't need a car really. Most of my life is within walking distance of my house right now, and yeah. So I thought, why even have a car? Why bother? So I don't want a car. I don't need a car. I don't. Well, I'm unable to purchase a home here in Los Angeles. It's ridiculous. I'm here in Glendora, and I think the median house price is like 800,000 or something like that, 780, somewhere around like $800,000 for not a big house. I mean, there's there's a bunch of $1 million houses here, and yeah, $1 million house in Los Angeles is not what you guys have in mind. So, what does all this really mean? Right? I'm kind of rambling, but what does all this really mean? As a minimalist at heart, I don't really like a lot of things. It's not because I'm like some spiritual dude who just needs all this other bullshit. It's just that I don't want to be tied down. That's really what it comes down to. If I have a car, I got a car payment, I got insurance, I got registration, gas, maintenance, all that stuff. That's just a lot of money to spend for something that I'm not going to be using that much, right? I work from home. I don't have to drive to work. So I know I'm in a very unique situation where I can say I don't need a car. But when I think back to all these things I bought, cars and homes and, all this other shit, it really was just to make me feel better, right? I thought this home is going to make me feel better. This car is going to make me feel better. This expensive watch is going to make me feel better. This new suit is going to make me feel better, and it didn't, right? But when you think about it, like if I'm just trying to feel better or be happy or be content with myself, right? I don't need things to do that. I got to work inside, to get that feeling, that experience. So when I look at it that way, yeah, I don't need anything, but I can possess everything that I need anyway, which is, mental and emotional stability for one, physical health for another, which I'm also not too thrilled about at the moment, but we'll get into that in another video. So yeah, thinking about that quote, I own nothing but possess everything. Everything I need to be happy is inside of me, right? I don't need a relationship or, anything like that in order to be happy. I used to think that. Quite, quite seriously. I was like, man, if I don't have a girlfriend, if I don't have a wife, then who am I? What am I? Yeah, I'm nobody. But I do understand that everything that I really want is in my grasp, but I have to do it, inside out, not outside in, right? So that's where I'm at. That's what this whole rambling video is is meant to do, is to express to you, and also to get it through my thick head, that I don't need outside forces to make my life better and to make me feel better, right? I need to work on my mental and emotional state. I need to work on my physical health, and I don't need a lot of things to do that. I just need the will and the determination to do that. So that's where I'm at today, and I'm about to head over to an AA meeting here in the park, which is why I'm here so early on a Sunday morning. But yeah, hopefully this may trigger something in you, the 3 or 4 people who are going to watch this, trigger something in you to be like, yeah, I don't necessarily need all this stuff. Now, you don't have to go through and be some, monk who, shuns all possessions and all that stuff. But I think if, like me, you come to the realization that you don't need outside forces to make yourself feel better, that it's all inside out. The work is inside out. Then this video is a positive thing. So that's all I got. I know I've been rambling, but I better get to this meeting, and see you guys later.